And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. They grab their own miss. Here's Wembanyama. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
Here's Brown. A rebound by the Spurs.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jalen, it'd probably be the three-point shot.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And that one's good, Barnes.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Well, Derek White showing you I can put it on the deck and finish off a pretty drive. Nicely done, Derek.
Here's Wembanyama for three. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Here's Tatum. Drives to the hoop. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I'll tell you, that defense was on point. But how about the better offense of Jason Tatum on his way to the cup? Woo-hoo!
Kicks it out to Johnson. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's Johnson. Nobody near Barnes. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams, Doris, with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Spurs passing it around. And the basket by Vassell.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
The three from Barnes. And Boston with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. It's a 13-point game. Back to Barnes. Takes the three. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Barnes has got 9.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Hauser. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And that one, good.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pulls up from the corner. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Vassell. To the paint. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. He gets it up. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Spurs lead by 20. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
San Antonio leading by 20. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Here's Paul. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the Spurs with possession. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Pritchard. Here's Hauser. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And San Antonio has possession. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. And Paul gets it to go in.
Well, Chris Paul by nature wants to pass the ball, but if you leave him open, he understands he's got to make those shots.
In the corner, Tatum with it. The rebound by the Spurs. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Horford from outside. Doesn't go for him.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Hauser. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
It would take a major comeback for them to get back into this game.
And the chances of that happening don't look good.
Tatum gets the bucket. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Here's Pritchard after the basket by San Antonio. 6 to shoot. Over Paul. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Spurs leading by 23. And here's Barnes for 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And here's Boston. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Right side Tatum. Over Barnes. That one a little long. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Spurs. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Paul with the 3. A minute 20 left in the first half of the game. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Here's Pritchard. Still scoreless. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard, defended by Paul. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs leading by 23.
Blocking foul called on Sam Hauser. First personal foul. First team.
Some changes for Boston.
Substitution on court.
Pass to Sohan. It's blocked. Here's Porzingis, the fast break chance. Good on the bucket.
I tell you, at 7'3", to have that kind of body control, Kristaps Porzingis makes it look easy.
Jones from outside gets the three-pointer to fall. 19 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Brown. Here he goes. Rebound San Antonio. One-on-one fast break. Jones, no luck. White looking around. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's San Antonio delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And the Celtics with possession here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. DA, we thank you for that. The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
Here's Castle. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Castle's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Tatum. Rebound by Sohan. And here are the Spurs. You know, Doris, from the moment Jason Tatum entered the NBA, he has been the guy on his team. How big a burden do you think that is for a player to carry?
Well, Jason Tatum, regardless of how much responsibility he has always worn it gracefully. This young man, from the time he was a little kid in St. Louis, has dreamed of leading an NBA team. He is doing exactly that. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now, here's Tatum. He's got 8.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Second personal foul.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Jason
Nailed from three-point land. Tatum's got 11 points.
The ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch, those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
Here's Castle. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. From the arc. And it's White missing. Pass to Champagnie. And here's Jones. To the inside. Here's Champagnie. Sinks the triple. Champagnie's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Brown wide open, he fires.
Jaylen Brown.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Jones, no one around him. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Basket good. Collins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Outside Holiday. Here's San Antonio now. They're on an 18-6 run. Goes up on the wing. Offensive rebound. Jones for 3. That shot no good. Here's White. Pass to Holiday. The Celtics working the ball around now. Rebound by Sohan. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now here's White. Tatum's shot is off. Here's San Antonio now. They're on an 18-6 run. Outside, Jones. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
Jason
Took him
Tatum.
no time at all on that
3
one.
points.
Tatum's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Celtics. Collins with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Pass to Collins. .41 seconds left in the third. That one good for 2. Sohan's got 7 points for the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And San Antonio has possession after Jaylen Brown's miss. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Brown with it. 7 points in the game. Outside, Porzingis. On the wing, Holiday. Here's Tatum. And so it's San Antonio with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up their
27.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So it's the Spurs now. Now Wesley. Pass to Sissoko. Wesley with the ball. Here's Sissoko. Here's Bassey. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Here's White. No good on the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
From deep. Good on the three-point shot. Bassey's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Spurs. Unloads. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Here's Sissoko. A three-pointer off the mark. It's White on the wing. Down low. Tatum.
San Antonio.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's safe to say Jason Tatum is a bona fide superstar.
He certainly is, Kevin, and really been a big-time star from the time he was 23 years old. Lots of pressure on this young player, but Jason's not only embraced it, he's thrived under it.
Driving inside. Branham can't get it to go. And it's the Celtics ball. Outside Tatum. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. The layup missed. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Long range from the inbound. Branham, good. Branham's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Hauser misses. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Pass to Sissoko. Here's Branham. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Second substitution. Kristaps Porzingis.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Out to the right wing. Here's Sissoko. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Pass to Bassey. Here's Mamu Kelishvili, headed by Porzingis, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That will get him his fourth foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The shake, and he sinks the layup.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Tatum gets the bucket.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Here's Wesley. No good with the triple. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense. But you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
So it's the Celtics now. Timeout called the Celtics. They trailed by 42.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Puts it up off the inbound. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Sandro Mamukelashvili.
Doors, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously your 2 best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Count that bucket.
Jason Tatum.
Tatum's got 14 points here in the second half.
There's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Porzingis with the steal.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Spurs.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
And that one, good.
Drew Holiday.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And that one's good, Bessie.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. Off target on the outside leaner. The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Now Wesley. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in